on behalf of the government and the good people of Edo State, we welcome the Honorable Minister of Works, the performing, the working Honorable Minister of Works to Edo State, Engineer, Senator David Umahi. Once again, the people of Edo State are happy to have you to perform the official flag up of 125 km road project, Benin-Asaba Road today. The people of ancient kingdom of Benin, they are once excited for the attention which you have placed in the federal roads in Edo State.
Thank you so much, my brother. We'd like to recognize also the Honorable Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister for the Economy, Federal Republic of Nigeria, Wale Edun, OFR. A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for him. We'd like to thank you, a very distinguished Honorable Member, Honorable Minister, for finding time to be with us today. And let me also acknowledge, ladies and gentlemen, His Excellency, Right Honorable Elder Sheriff Francis Orowedo Oborewori JP, the Governor of Delta State, ably represented by Sir Monday Onyeme, FCA, the Deputy Governor of Delta State. Incidentally, we have two Mondays here, and all that we know about Mondays, they are performing people. They are blessed people to bless their generation. Can we please put our hands together for the two of them one more time? Thank you very much. We appreciate you. We thank you a great deal. We equally have with us the Permanent Secretary, Federal Ministry of Works, Engineer Olufonsho O Adebi. He deserves a big round of applause. Thank you so much. And let me also recognize Commandant Agun Benga Joseph, NSCDC Edo State Command. We thank you. The Nigerian Army officials and personnel are also here from the 4th Brigade. We equally have the State Commissioner of Police in this gathering today, Mrs. Betty Nekman Isokma Otimei. A round of applause for this wonderful woman. We're indeed very happy and glad to receive you in this event. Your Excellency, permit me to recognize the Acting Director, Highways, Planning, Engineer Izumobi Iberi, the Head PPP Federal Ministry of Works, Mrs. Inaya Uguchima, the Managing Director of Africa Plus Partners. We recognize you, the concessionaire. We appreciate you a great deal. Thank you so much for being here this very afternoon to join His Excellency in performing this enormous task for the good people of Edo State, 125-kilometer road project, Benin-Asaba Road, for the benefit of the good people of Edo State. Your Excellency, we move on straight to the program for the day. My name is Terry Isaacs Idaho. I'm indeed very pleased to be here, and I also have with me Daniel Eromusele, aka Piccolo, the Special Advisor on Protocol. Thank you so much. We're all working together to see the very good end of this event. Your Excellency, at this point, it's my singular honor to invite for welcome remarks the Permanent Secretary, Federal Ministry of Works. A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, as he steps forward to formally welcome us to this event today. Thank you. And let me also acknowledge the Barrister Mrs. Chioma Onweze, Senior Special Assistant to the President on Community Engagement Southeast. You're welcome. Thank you. Your Excellency, at this point, we'll be hearing from the Permanent Secretary, Federal Ministry of Works, Engineer Olufonsho O. Adebi. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you very much, sir. I want to most respectfully express my appreciation to you. Where do I start the protocols? Let me start by saying we thank the Almighty God for the opportunity to be here today and for the privilege of giving us life. And I want to start by welcoming Mr. President himself, who is, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, ably represented by the Edo State Governor, His Excellency, Senator Moinde Okpabolo. God bless you, sir, for honoring us. The Governor of Delta State, we want to most respectfully thank you too. The Minister of Finance, my own uncle, Wale Edo, you made work easy for me at my last duty post. God will make life easy for you. Thank you for coming, sir. The Senator representing Edo State, His Excellency Senator Adams Oshiomhole. Sir, you have been a hero and you will remain a hero even in heaven. God bless you, sir. We welcome you. Now, my own minister, my boss, my mentor, my coach, my guardian, I call you the big bulldozer. I want to most respectfully thank you, sir. I welcome you, sir. I welcome you with great respect and honor as to how you have been there as a pilot, guiding us where to go per time. God will not forsake you. This way you are leading us, God will lead you. The way you are guiding us, God will guide you. I want to most sincerely thank you for being there. You have been piloting the affairs of the ministry. Let me put on record that I remain grateful to the Almighty God for allowing my path, to have allowed my path in crossing yours in life. May the Lord reward you for the great work you are doing. I am delighted to welcome you all to the official flag off. Anybody I missed out, I please tender my apology, and I want to say welcome to everybody. I am delighted to welcome you all to the official flag off and handover ceremony of the Benin-Asaba Highway Corridor under Phase 1 of the Highway Development Management and Initiative. The Benin-Asaba Road Corridor was concession to the Benin-Asaba Expressway Concession Company Limited for the rehabilitation and value-added concession of the road. This event marks a significant milestone in the commitment of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's Renew Hope agenda to improving the road infrastructure and fostering sustainable development. The Benin-Asaba Highway is a crucial link between the southern and the northern region, which is vital to trade and other economic activities, recognizing that the highway is an essential part of the nation's economy backbone and has long been in need of urgent rehabilitation and upgrade. Under this partnership, the road will be rehabilitated, upgraded to international standard, and maintained efficiently for the next 25 years. Can I just pause and tell you that the scope of this will include but not limited to varying rehabilitation work throughout the entire length of this highway, fixing distress features, cracks, depressions, rotting, bleeding, and various distress features you may be seen along this corridor. The rehabilitation work will now include milling, soil stabilizations, binders, wearing cores, as well as traffic control during this construction activity. I want to appeal to the general public that during this construction and rehabilitation works, they should please bear with the contractor, because we know this is a busy road. A little bit of traffic management system will be employed to ensure delivery of the project without disturbing the traffic in the course of this work. The Highway Development Management Initiative is a key aspect of our strategy to leverage the private sector in modernizing and maintaining the country's road infrastructure, in line with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's Renew Hope agenda in improving Nigerian infrastructure. Therefore, the DMI promotes accountability, entrepreneurship, long-term maintenance through a public-private partnership PPP framework, and allowing concessionaires to recover investment via tolling and non-tolling revenue. On this note, I wish to most respectfully inform you that the first phase of the HDMI covers 9 key roads corridor, including Benin-Asaba, which were approved by the Federal Executive Council and implemented under strict compliance with ICRC and PPP guidelines. The handover, therefore, marks the beginning of a transformative journey, ensuring safer, faster, and more efficient transportation for all Nigerians. Finally, I extend my gratitude to the Honorable Minister of Works, who took the driving seat and pushing the delivery of this laudable initiative forward. Can I ask you that should clap and clap and clap for this Honorable Minister, please? So, finally, I extend my gratitude to the Honorable Minister of Works, the ICRC, the concessionaire, and all stakeholders for their dedication and service to our nation. We remain committed in the Ministry of Works to expanding and improving Nigerian roads infrastructure network. Thank you all, and God bless you.
A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for the Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Works. Thank you so much. We want to quickly acknowledge our very distinguished dignitaries from within and outside Edo State. His Excellency is a special guest of honor flagging off this road project today. His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, ably represented by His Excellency, the Governor of Edo State, Senator Monday Okpebholo. Please, can we put our hands together for him? We equally acknowledge, ladies and gentlemen, his counterpart from Delta State, who is unavoidably absent today, Right Honorable Ida Sherif Francis Oborowere JP, but fully represented by his Deputy Governor, Sir Monday Onyeme, FCA. Another round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Permit me to acknowledge, ladies and gentlemen, the Honorable Minister, Federal Ministry of Works, Engineer Senator David Umahi, CON, His Excellency, former Governor of his state. A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for him. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Honorable Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister for the Economy, Federal Republic of Nigeria, is also here. He deserves a round of applause. Let me acknowledge the presence of the Speaker, Edo State House of Assembly, a very distinguished Right Honorable Blessing Sherif Agbebako. A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for that distinguished speaker. Thank you so much. Let me also acknowledge the Secretary to the State Government, Umar Ikhilo Esquire. He deserves a round of applause. May I also acknowledge the Head of Service, Anthony Okungbawa, PhD, Esquire. A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. The Chief of Staff is here, Honorable Gani Audu. He deserves a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. We recognize member representing Edo North Senatorial District, His Excellency, a two-time governor of Edo State, the man who started this whole rearmament of Edo State and created the path that we are following today, is the leader par excellence, Senator Adams Aliu Oshiomhole. When he started the development of Edo State with fantastic roads and sideways, walkways, it was moving from side to side. It was nicknamed Oshoquick. Oshoquick. Thank you. If you love him, put your hands together for him one more time. Thank you. And all members of the National Assembly here present, we acknowledge you. We want to thank and appreciate the State Party Chairman, Honorable Jarrett Tenebe, APC State Chairman. A round of applause for you, sir. And of course, Engineer Lawrence Oka, the State Secretary of APC. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. Our leader is here with his wife, a very distinguished leader, Pastor, and Dr. Sagie Izeyamo. A round of applause for him. May I also acknowledge that His Majesty is here ably represented by two chiefs, Chief Ige Ekato Obasoge of Benin Kingdom and Chief Isaac Ogafwa Ogimese JP, the Oyoba of Benin Kingdom. I want to specially acknowledge Let me especially acknowledge the Deputy Governor of Edo State, a man from Ovia Southwest, precisely Igobazua, a man who has done well, former commissioner, former member, House of Reps, and ladies and gentlemen, today is the Deputy Governor of Edo State, Right Honorable Dennis Idahosa. He deserves a big round of applause. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. And we move on to quickly say that we have groups here, the likes of National Union of Road Transport Workers of Nigeria, Edo State, led by its chairman, Comrade Saturday Oame. A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. And so, ladies and gentlemen, we equally have Comrade Shaba Adams, President, Professional Drivers on Wheels. He deserves a round of applause. Thank you. We equally have the Chairman, Road Transport Employers Association of Nigeria, Richian, Comrade Usakbama Eliyo, a.k.a. No Less. He's also here with us. A round of applause. Thank you so much. I want to recognize all the party chairmen of all the 18 local government councils, all party functionaries, chieftains and leaders. We want to appreciate all of you. His Excellency, the Governor of Edo State, is particularly interested in the Babolanimi dance. And therefore, this is a special request from him that Babolanimi should perform a short dance to formally welcome all of us to this event, to tell you, particularly our visitors, that this is a home of culture. Let me recognize the Market Women Association of Nigeria. Women, oh yeah! Women, oh yeah! Led by Iyalika One. Thank you. Thank you very much. After which, we will be taking Oba Etiedo Theatre Troupe International. Please get ready.
So after the government I will come in, I will take, this is number 5 now. According to, this is
Yeah, that's right.
so I'm going to take number 5, which is the Goodwill. These are the people that will
Fine, good. They added one. Let me add it for you. They added, there's one they added. This BPE, Bureau of Public Enterprises.
the representative.
After this.
Okay, no problem.
Just, let me write. That's the last one.
Yes. Then after this, after taking this one, then I will bring them, they will give me the mic to take.
Your number, your phone number, in case I want to reach you. A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for them scintillating performance. Can we put our hands together? A typical Eastern man, the best tribe in acrobatics all over Africa. Thank you. Your time is up. Thank you so much. Your time is up. A round of applause for them. Thank you. Thank you so much. We have from the Niger Delta Power Holding Company, the Executive Director of Strategy and Commercial is here with us. Right Honorable Omorige Ogbede Hama. It deserves a round of applause. Thank you so much. We'd like to invite Oba Tiendo Theatre Troupe for another 3 minutes. Oba Etienne, may we have you quickly. Oba Etienne, Oba Tiendo Cultural Troupe. Thank you. We have with us member representing Oriamo Wunde Federal Constituency and Deputy Chairman Committee on Poverty Alleviation, Honorable Chief Dr. Billy Usawaro. A round of applause for him. Thank you so much. You have 3 minutes. You have to be fast, otherwise we may move on to the next item. I'd like to recognize the Attorney General of the State and Commissioner for Justice, Dr. Samson Osagie. You're very much welcome to this event. Thank you.
As soon as before you hand over my we recognize Chairman I want you to just finish this section before I
Sure.
Kajore. Francis Ine, Igaro Kajore. Moto Pego Lome, Igaro Kajore. Kumagele, Above Kumagelo. Oparo Kumagele. Oparo Kumagelo. Oshiomhole Kumagelo. Amario Bayagwa Kumagele. Rojebe. Rojebe. Olola. 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 Akandola. Idedola. Kumegbedola. Amagbadola. Igagbadola. Olola. 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 Coco Joe. Coco J. 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 Ọba Takpe.
Thank you. A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. They have just demonstrated one aspect of our cultural heritage in Benin Kingdom. It will interest you to know that Benin existed at the time as an empire, and it existed before the Nigeria we see today. And therefore, almost all of us here, Edo and Delta, are offsprings of that kingdom. May we please put our hands together for sustaining that cultural values. Oba Takpe. Thank you. Your Excellencies, permit me to acknowledge the presence of Senator Matthew Roide, a former member of the Senate of Nigeria and former chairman, Public Accounts Committee, is here with us. He deserves a round of applause. We equally have Senator Lemi Kena, who represented Edo North Senatorial District. We equally have with us a very distinguished executive chairman, Edo State Internal Revenue Service, Otumba Honorable Oladele Bankole Balogun Esquire. A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. May we acknowledge the man of the people, the APC state leader, youth leader, and of course, the state enforcer to Internal Revenue Service, our brother, comrade, Tony Kabaka Adu is here with us. A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for him. Thank you. Let me quickly acknowledge the Honorable Commissioner for Finance and the State, a very distinguished Honorable Emmanuel Okwebo. We'd like to also acknowledge you, sir. The Deputy Speaker in those State House of Assembly, Honorable Maria Edeko, an accomplished lawyer, is also here. Thank you so much. And let me also say that we have the CEO and MD, Financial Derivatives Limited, and board member of the concessionaries, Ford Manager, Batsmak Rewane. A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for him. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, quickly we want to move into the program of the day. The next item on our list for this historical event this afternoon is Goodwill messages. And without further ado, I want to quickly call the representative of the Road Transport Union to quickly give, on behalf of the union, give his brief Goodwill message. It is my honor and privilege to call on Comrade Godwin Ahimian to give a brief Goodwill message. Godwin Ahimian, please. Why Comrade Godwin Ahimian is on that? I want to quickly notify the representative of the security agencies, the police, road safety, to be on alert. They will be coming in to give, on behalf of the security agencies, to give their brief Goodwill message. Comrade Godwin Afimia, please.
Operational progress. You do for me.
It is the minister now.
I want to thank everybody here today for this occasion. I want to thank you because we are seeing the work of our government, Senator Mondo Bewuru. He has been doing well for us since he entered as a governor. And he has been constructing road for us. And we have been seeing it in social media, and he don't sit in his office to say, I've given you contract, go and do it. He go to that place and supervise them and see what they are doing. Benin-Asaba say, Ogbeworo is doing great things in Edo State since he entered as a governor. We want to commend him. We want to thank him. We want to thank our president, the president of this nation, Ahmed Tinubu, for his assistance and supporting him to make sure that Edo State become, he said Edo State will be like Lagos or better than Lagos. We are seeing his movement. And we want to thank our senator in the north, in the Edo North, Senator Oshiomhole. Yeah. Oshiomhole has taught of Bakomiza what he has done in Edo State. So he is now admiring Oshiomhole for what he has done. So Oshiomhole never sit down one day to say, go and construct gutters. He go there to see. That is what Senator Mondo Pewuru is doing now. We want to thank you, our governor. We, the National Union of Road Transport Workers, will not fail you. We will support you to generate revenue. You are spending money in all these things. We are here to support you in every area of our doing. We are going to call our drivers not to fail their payment in revenue. We will be very happy if you have completed this tenure, this 4 years. We will vote for you again. Pray. Our national progress. We want to commend our state president to Saturday Owame for carrying this union along. We want to thank him the way he's working.
Thank you.
May God bless you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, the representative of the National Union of Road Transport Workers. Quickly, I want to humbly call on the Commissioner of Police at those states command on behalf of the security agencies to give their brief Goodwill message. Mrs. Betty Nekman Isopa Optimi. Thank you so much, madam.
Thank you. All protocols duly observed. I recognize my governor and my senator, Oshiomhole. Let me start by congratulating and appreciating the executive governor of Edo State, Senator Monday Okpebholo, and his team for the road construction development efforts all over the state, especially the flag off of this 125-kilometer Benin-Asaba expressway, believing that it will ease the plight of motorists and commuters. This strike again goes to show the executive governor's passion for development, economic advancement, and good and impactful governance. Good road facilitates quicker movement of security forces, allowing them to respond more effectively to emergency and criminal incidents. Well-maintained roads can make it harder for criminals to operate, as they are more easily tracked and apprehended. Good road with proper signage and markings can reduce accidents and improve overall road safety. which is a crucial aspect of security. Indeed, robust road construction significantly enhances security by improving connectivity, enabling faster law enforcement response times, and potentially deterring criminal activities in areas with poor infrastructures. On our part as the lead security agency, I wish to reaffirm our unwavering dedication and commitment to ensuring safety of lives and properties of the state. I wish all who have graced this occasion safe journey, a fruitful time, and a good time. Thank you.
Thank you so much. A round of applause for the Commissioner of Police, Edo State.
I just see one.
Train a woman. Train a man. But I don't forget.
Thank you so much. Quickly, I want to call on the MD of Infrastructure Concessioning Regulatory Commission, ICRC, for his brief goodwill message on behalf of ICRC. It's my pleasure to call on Mr. Johnson Ewale for PhD. Thank you so much.
Your Excellency, the President and Commander-in-Chief, Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, ably represented the Executive Governor of Edo State, His Excellency, Senator Monday Okpewolo. Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Delta State, Your Excellency, Senator Oshiomhole, Your Excellency, Senator Your Excellency, the Minister of Works, Senator David Umahi, the Honorable Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of Economy, and all other protocols duly observed. It's my joy and it's a pleasure to be here today to make this goodwill message to Nigerians and my brothers and sisters in Edo State. As an Edo State indigene, I'm proud to be here today and to tell you that what you are seeing today is a true reflection of the renewal agenda of Mr. President. This is what he promised Nigerians, and this is what he is doing. This project today, the Benin-Asaba Superhighway, is part of the AGMI 1 project. When I mean AGMI, I mean the Highway Development Management Initiative. It consists of the Benin-Asaba Superhighway, which is about 125 kilometers of road. But the entire AGMI 1 consists of 35,000 kilometers of superhighway that will be constructed and rehabilitated across Nigeria. What you are seeing today is just the part 1. Very soon, we are coming back to hand over the Benin-Lokoja Highway. In fact, sooner than that, the Lagos-Shagamu will be handed over before that. So you can see that we are working. Above all, I have one good news for my people. And that good news is that this is not a road that will be abandoned. Ask me why. Because it is a PPP. The private sector are bringing in their money. Therefore, it is in their best interest for the road to be built so that they can recoup their investment. Definitely, the road will be constructed, rehabilitated in record time. Another good news I have for you is that it's not the typical roads that are constructed with public funds. The design of this road is one of the best we have never seen before. But this is one of the roads that is being launched today. I don't want to go into the benefits and the design and all the things that we have on the part of the road. The Minister of Works will come here and say more about it. However, permit me to say we must thank the governor for his steadfast in ensuring that this road is handed over. This was signed 3 weeks ago, and before you know it, we are here handing over the road. FEC gave the directive 3 weeks ago, and the governor ensured without delay we are having this program today. I think deserve a round of applause. Same, I will not forget to thank the Minister of Finance. He has given all the cooperation, he gave all the assurance, he gave all what it takes, he gave all the conviction, he gave all the assurance to the private sector that this project will have the cooperation of the federal government of Nigeria. Then, why would I forget the hardworking Minister of Works? Let us ensure we are here today. This project is transiting two regimes, and that is credit to the belief of Mr. President that the government is continuum. And I can tell you today, since President Bola Ahmed Tinubu came on board, he has never cancelled any PPP project. I think it deserves a round of applause. And I think that is the good news to investors, that Nigeria is an investment destination, that we have the legal regulatory framework to attract investment. With over 200 million people, we are the best destination in Africa. Of course, our leader, Senator Adams Oshiomhole. I'm surprised to see him here today, because I'm aware, and we are both aware, that we are awake till 4 a.m. this morning. And we are here today again. So it shows that he's never tired. And as they say, old soldier never die. May God keep you, may God bless you to continue to do the best for the state and for the nation. And for the good people of Edo State, if I take my leave, I beg you, this project will not succeed without all stakeholders being on board. The security people, the unions, the villagers, the host communities, everybody must own this project. For this to succeed, it's on a collective effort. At the end, when you say road itself is not for transportation. It's the enabler that it brings to the economy. Let me end because of time. As I said, I'll come back very soon for another handover. Let me end with this popular quote of President Jefferson. He says, America does not have good roads because they are rich. But they are rich because they have good roads. Thank you.
Thank you so much for his goodwill message. It is my honor and privilege to invite our great leader, Pastor Osaje Izeyamu. Please, let's celebrate our leader, Pastor Osaje Izeyamu, for his brief goodwill message. Thank you so much.
Your Excellencies, very distinguished ladies and gentlemen, because of time, I will not be able to give recognition adequately to the very eminent personalities here. But today, we are so grateful to the federal and state government for the special attention they have given to our state. In the past, we have lamented over our neglect as a minority state. Our roads have been dilapidated. Past governors have put billboards, giving excuses and telling our people, sorry, these are federal roads. But these roads were strategic, vital, going through states and communities. And so we suffered in silence until our president, Senator Ahmed Bola Tinubu, when he came to Edo to seek for nomination, he told those of us in the APC that if you support me, if you vote for me, you will see a difference in Edo State. We are happy that that promise that he made has become a reality. Number two, Your Excellency, we cannot forget the role that two senators played in what has happened today. Our governor, as a first-time senator, moved his first motion on the floor of the National Assembly. And what he said that day, as a matter of urgent public importance, was the terrible state of Edo roads. For those who had said our governor does not speak, they were shocked that the first-time governor raised a matter as important as the roads that go through Edo State. And on that day, the very articulate former governor of our state, Senator Oshiomhole, added his voice and his weight to that motion that was moved. They did not just stop there. We saw them when they made a visit to the office of the Minister of Works. And they pleaded with him to please take our road seriously. There were many in our state who said it was just a stunt to win votes. They were just saying it to impress Edo people. And even when the minister came to Edo with a promise to do the roads, people were still skeptical. But we thank God the election is over and we are seeing what we are seeing. We want to thank Senator Monday Okpebolo and Senator Oshiomhole for the good representation they gave to our state in bringing federal attention to our plight. Let me also thank Senator David Umahi. If I didn't know the state he came from, I would have said he's from Edo State. Because the frequency which he has come to our state and the several projects he's handling in our state will make you think this is his state of origin. I remember Sapele Road when he went there, the road that takes us to Delta, to Port Harcourt, and to the whole of the Niger Delta. It was impossible. But today, you can see a marked difference with very serious concrete work being done on those roads and serious drainage. Honorable Minister, we thank you, sir. Apart from that road, Benin-Asaba road that was terrible, you also need to go to the Ekpoma axis to see what the federal government they are doing. And today, a third major project, Benin-Asaba, is also being done. I think you both should join me to sing this song that we will send to Mr. President and to you. Baba Uwese, Baba Uwese, Baba Uwese. Baba Uwese, Baba Uwese, Baba Uwese. Baba Uwese. Baba Uwese. Baba Uwese. Baba Uwese. It's just a song of gratitude because you have shown that you can walk the talk. And incidentally, sir, the road we're about to flag off also takes us to Oshiomhole local government where I come from. Abudu is the headquarters of Oshiomhole, the largest oil producing local government in our state. And for a long time, sir, it was difficult to get there, but you have made it easy. I'm sure my governor will not mind if I say this on behalf of our people, that in 2027, when Mr. President is recontesting, Edo will not allow anybody to share our votes. All our votes will go to where? All our votes will go to where? Oba Atokpe.
Thank you so much. A round of applause for our great leader. Thank you so much. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, for his brief goodwill message, it is my honor and privilege to humbly invite a man who set the pace for the development of Edo State, a man who has paid his dues in the political spectrum in Nigeria, the man we are proudly to call a leader and a father for the good works he has done in Edo State and he's continued to do as a serving member of the National House of Assembly. Today, what we are seeing in Edo State is due to the fact that this man, who is the father of the modern Edo, put it in place. And today, by the grace of God, the Executive Governor of Edo State is following the footprints of this great Edo son that anytime, any day, we are proud to celebrate because his legacies speak for him in Edo State. It's my honor and privilege to introduce the former governor of Edo State, the senator representing Edo North Senatorial District, a man we call Oshokwek, Osho Miracle. I don't need to do the introduction. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, my brother. Your Excellency, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who is today ably represented by the one and only performing governor of Edo State, my friend, my comrade, and my brother Senator, distinguished Senator Monday Ukpeolu, otherwise known as Akwaku Rescue. Let me specially acknowledge and with profound respect appreciate the presence of the Honorable Minister of Finance and the Coordinating Minister of the Economy. I am not sure that I have witnessed any other event of this nature that the Minister of Finance is in attendance in person, even wearing small shirt like us. And today is Sunday, choosing to leave every other thing in Abuja to come here. And you don't need to be expert. When the Minister of Finance, who provide the money and coordinate the economy, is the company of the Minister of Works, there can be no cash shortage. So, it's a wonderful day for Edo people. It's a wonderful day for Delta people. It's a wonderful day for Nigerians. And I think this is what it should be. That minister want to eye-mark projects that is called upon to finance, so that there can be no gap between what the papers are saying and what is actually on ground. So, Honorable Minister of Finance, we are very honored and grateful for your personal attendance of this event and for some of the commitment you made which I am not I have no right to disclose, because when I took oath of office, we said that we shall not disclose anything that shall become known to us as a result of the office we are elected to hold. But thank you, sir. And of course, the Edo Minister of Works. Because we in Edo, once you have visited 2-3 times, all you need now will marry you. No. Because I know you are a Catholic, so you are not entitled. We just need to give you a befitting chieftaincy title, so that you are formally domesticated as an Edo, not just as an Edo man, as an Edo chief. But you know, the power to give this chieftaincy title is not in the Senate. It resides where it resides. And to all our colleagues, former senators, Deputy Governor of Edo State, Denis Idahosa, Party Chairman, Jared Tinebe, Secretary Lawrence Uka, and all the other people around, the Speaker of the House of Assembly and other members of the House, and of course, Honorable Commissioner, Secretary to Government, not in any particular order. I want to thank you all for being here. Last night, the governor called that I should come to Benin. And once the governor gives order, you will do well. Particularly when you know that this is not a governor of too many words. And he's not going to invite you to drink wine because he doesn't drink. And he's not going to share a packet of cigarettes because he doesn't smoke. And he works so hard, so he wasn't inviting me in the evening for a nightclub, he was inviting me in daytime. So I knew I didn't need to ask, what is it about? It's along the road, I got to know the details of what is happening today. Today being Sunday. When the governor worked from Monday to Sunday, can you ask for more? That is 100%. Because he recognized that the business of rescuing Edo State cannot be based on Monday to Friday. In fact, the man is asking for 30 hours a day, but that prayer I am not sure is likely to be answered. He will have to squeeze all he wants to do into 24 hours, including small sleep, which he needs to be able to function. I am honored, Your Excellency, Mr. Governor, for inviting me again to witness this event, and for the one company of the Minister of Finance and the Minister of Works. I think Pastor said everything that anybody needed to say. You know, in my campaign, which I believe Monday also shared then, I'm able to call him Monday because I'm Adams. I did say that we must change the way in which representation is done. That the work of senators should not be based on buying motorbike, 200-300 motorbike for 1,000 youths, 10 grinding machine for all the orphans in the city. These are okay, but you don't need to be a senator to do any of those. My understanding of the work of the parliament is to ensure that every constituent, and now in this case our own constituency, gets sufficient share of federal resources and federal attention. That for me is what the National Assembly is about. And I've always said that my mission in Abuja is not to lament what doesn't work. My mission in Abuja is to join other colleagues to draw attention to what is not working, but more importantly, to think through how we can make it work so that Nigeria can really enjoy the renewed hope of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And I think that is what we have tried to do. But as we were coming today, we talked about, somebody asked me about technocrats. Now you can see the difference. When people are bereft of ideas, they take cover. That they can't mingle with the people, they can't go out because they are technocrats. As if technocracy is about being in the office. But who is a better technocrat than, if you look at the CV of our Minister of Finance? He's an accomplished technocrat, but also a resourceful politician. He understands that if the roads are bad, those who travel through bad roads are likely to vote the other way. He needs to understand that. And he needs to see the faces of the people, so he doesn't need to rely on television to be told that Edo people are so happy with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Because all previous presidents, including when I was national chairman, we didn't get presidential attention the way we are getting it today under President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. But also, I think Pastor made the point that the Minister of Work is an accomplished engineer. So if you say you are a technocrat, in what field? Technocrat as a political side, this is an accomplished engineer who also understands that you don't sit in Abuja and engineer the roads of the country. His being a technocrat does not purge him of political sensitivity, that you must meet and interface, and people need to see you in terms of body language, that you believe in looking at where you are putting money. So, Honorable Minister, you are making the point that to be a politician is not to suggest that you don't have other skills. Because you are an accomplished, before you became governor and now minister, an accomplished engineer in your own right. And I think the president made a fantastic choice in having these rare combinations. And the benefit is what we are getting. You know, I am not used to making long speeches. Yes. Short man, short speech. This law must be obeyed. I don't want to be like the road transport chairman. But I think the point must be made, because I understand some people were raising issues about the partnership and the toll gates, etc. When I was president of Nigeria Labour Congress, we woke up one day and found that President, then as he then was President, Olusegun Obasanjo, ordered the demolition of all the toll gates in the country, including the one that used to be around the Nayutokan, Oluko area. I wanted to know whether you sabi Benin well, around the Oluko area. And I argued then, and I still believe it to be the truth, that the president doesn't have power to destroy toll gates that were established by law without that law being repealed. The parliament then couldn't say it, but we did. And that the whole idea is that even for the human body, it requires maintenance. Why do we take health insurance? You take health insurance so that should you fall ill, even if you don't have money, the fact of your insurance cover will ensure that you have access to a qualified medical doctor. Life is like that. So building road is good, but it's even better when you make provision for the maintenance of that road. Whether you are talking of China, where they run what they call communism with Chinese, or capitalism with Chinese characteristics, or you go to America, or you go to Canada, or you go to wherever, Ghana, roads are maintained on daily basis, as those who use the road pays for the wear and tear of the road. I think Nigerians must establish this culture so that we don't keep on rebuilding one road every 5 minutes. I'm done. Oh, you are bringing me Akachi too much. But thank you. It's so white. So I think for me, we have to find a lasting solution that after building roads, those who drive big trucks on those roads must pay for using the road. And that money must be re-injected in maintaining those roads. When I was growing up, we used to have what they call slow men at work. In public works department, they maintain roads every day. So the roads must be maintained. We have to take insurance. The insurance will be that the roads are tolled and money collected is plugged back to daily maintenance of those roads. We don't need to re-award contract every 10 years or every 5 years. So let me conclude, Honorable Ministers, Your Excellency. Today you are here in your capacity as a president. So power day where. I want to thank the president through our governor for giving adequate attention to this part of the country. Our people have cried. Even when we had president, we had this problem. When I was governor here, I did complain that how can vandalization stop in Kogi? I'm happy that in our time, we are beginning to see day-to-day intervention. I think Pastor summarized all the jobs that you are doing. And don't forget that the importance of our connection with Delta is historic. We are the only people who voted democratically as Midwest, for Midwest to be created. And so for us to sustain the bond between Edo and Delta people, we need access roads. And that is what this minister is helping us to rebuild, so that not just the economic life, but the social bonding between our two people is enhanced when transportation is easy. And the Commissioner of Police said it all. Kidnappers prefer where the potholes are. When there's good expressway, you are there. You save money on fuel, you save money on time, and life just get better. So thank you very much. As I said, small man, small speech. I'm very grateful for this opportunity. Mr. Governor, you are continuing to show that anything in Edo State is of interest to you. It's not about whether there is federal road, because there are no federal people. And you are making a statement to your immediate predecessor how not to make excuses. May God continue to enrich you with wisdom, give you protection, shield you from all principalities, so that every day we will continue to get federal people coming to pour federal resources in this part of the country, so that Edo indeed shall be like Lagos, or better than Lagos. And you know, when the president came here and said he would make Edo like better than Lagos, some people who have no eyes or who have no brain, they say Edo not be Lagos. Edo not be Lagos. Is there any one of us who would want Edo to be more than Lagos? And Edo is going to be more than Lagos. With this level of sustained intervention, and by the grace of God, Edo will not take second again. Thank you and God bless.
Osho quick. Can you put your hands together for Osho quick, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you. Bring it down. Bring it down. I remember what our leader used to tell us. No woman, no woman, no man, no miliki.
Thank you so much. Quickly, because of time is of essence, I want to quickly call for his goodwill message the Honorable Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister for the Economy, Federal Republic of Nigeria, Wale Edu OFRO. Please, let's celebrate our Honorable Minister for Finance.
Thank you and good afternoon. So it is my luck to have to follow the eloquent, the wise, and the very populist and popular Senator Adams Oshiomhole. No shaking. I'll try my best. The President, Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, ably represented by His Excellency, the Governor of Edo State, Senator Monday Okpeolo, His Excellency, the Governor of Delta State, ably represented by the Deputy Governor. At this stage, given what we have even learned about the history and culture and what we have seen today, let me recognize, as represented here today, and thank him for his patronage of today, His Royal Majesty Oba of Benin. His Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Edo State, His Excellency, Senator Adams Oshiomhole, my friend, my brother, my colleague, the Honorable Minister for Works, the PS Works, Right Honorable members of the the Right Honorable Speaker and members of Edo State House of Assembly, the Exco of Edo, including my brother, the Honorable Commissioner of Finance, the eloquent Pastor Osage Ize Yamu, who has done the job for us all, the APC State Chairman and other functionaries. And you know, all the stakeholders are here, and it's important that we recognize them. Our unions, particularly NURTW. Up national? Progress? Thank you. Last but not least, our market women, the leadership and the membership. Thank you. Gentlemen of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, once again, I will first of all thank us all for the wonderful cultural display that we saw earlier by the energetic youngsters and then our beautiful women with their wonderful songs. And it's important that we match the culture with the modern, because you can see on the front page of the pamphlets what is going to be delivered to Edo State by way of Benin-Asaba Expressway. 125 kilometers of superhighway, clean, efficient, lighted, with solar, with all the elements that you could want in a modern highway. And let me follow what Senator Oshiomhole said. The cash is there. The cash is there. The money is there. But let me also make an important point. We have all the stakeholders here, and it will require everybody's cooperation to achieve this project, to cooperate. But let me tell you why the cash is there. And let me tell you the difference under President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The money is coming from the private sector. It's coming from investors. And what has happened is this. And let me also recognize at this stage Mr. Bismarck Riwane, because he's representing Africa Plus. He's on the board of directors of Africa Plus Consortium. They are the private sector consortium that have gone out and they have done their analysis and they have processed this concession, which they and the investors are paying for from beginning to end. It is a project whereby the private sector, believing in the environment that has been created for investors, believing in the policies of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, have put their money down to complete this road in record time, and you all know the benefits that it will bring. So once again, we emphasize, because of the financing model, it is not relying on a contract from Ministry of Works. It's not relying on funding by the federal government. The cash is there. You are sure that what you see on this front page will be delivered to you. I'm now competing with distribution of food, and you know that is no contest, any day, anytime. So let me just quickly thank everybody here, all the participants, particularly the private sector investors who are key, the Edo State government and the governor for the speed at which he has moved. Because if you have investment, you must welcome it. You must accommodate it. You must encourage it, and you must prepare well for it so that you get the maximum value. This is one road in Edo State, but there are so many others waiting to be commissioned week after week, month after month, according to this particular model, which brings private and public sector together in a partnership that is the commitment, the policy, the determination and the strategy of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to deliver world-class infrastructure in record time in a sustainable financial model. On that note, I thank you once again. Thank you.
A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for a very distinguished minister. Thank you. I'd like to quickly, before inviting the Governor of Delta State, ably represented by the Deputy, may I acknowledge the Managing Director, Chief Investment Officer of the organization in charge and partnering with Edo State, Africa Plus Partners. May we please acknowledge Adeniran Ajakai, a round of applause. Thank you. They are actually partnering with the Federal Ministry of Works in this project. Let me also acknowledge Anhad Naruha. Anhad Narula is also here with us. A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Is a founding partner and chief executive officer, Africa Infra Plus Funds. He deserves a round of applause. And on the investment committee, we have Fola Ogunshiakan, the chairman, is also here. We have Kasimu Galba, Kalfi, FCA, FCS, the chairman of the advisory board, and of course, Bismarck Rewane, Adekunle Onyiloye are also on the advisory board. We'd like to thank you so much. And so, ladies and gentlemen, Your Excellency, permit me to now invite His Excellency, the Governor of Delta State, Right Honorable Elder Sharif Francis Borewori, JP, ably represented by his Deputy Governor, Sir Monday Onyeme, FCA. A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for him.
His Excellency, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and Commander-in-Chief of the Nigerian Armed Forces, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, ably represented by His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Edo State, Senator Monday Okpebholo, His Excellency, Honorable Minister for Works, Engineer David Umahi, the Honorable Minister for Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Mr. Wale Edun, His Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Edo State, Right Honorable Felix Idahosa, Senator Adams Oshiomhole, our leader, former governor and now senator representing Edo North, Right Honorable Blessing Agbebaku, Speaker, Edo State House of Assembly, members of the National Assembly here present, members of Delta and Edo Houses of Assembly here present, members of Delta and Edo Executive Council here present, the representative of the Oba of Benin, top government functionaries, captains of industries, members of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. I bring you greetings from His Excellency, the Governor of Delta State, Right Honorable Elder Sheriff F.O. Oborewore, JP. Whom I am here to represent. It is a thing of joy to witness the flag-off ceremony for the rehabilitation and value-added concession of the Asaba-Benin Expressway by the Federal Ministry of Works and the Asaba-Benin Expressway Concession Company, Africa Plus Partners Nigeria Limited Consortium. This partnership demonstrates government commitment to leveraging on PPP to meet challenges arising from our maintenance culture. It is truly innovative and that which gives credence to the Honorable Minister, Senator Engineer David Omahi, and his team for thinking out of the box. This 125-kilometer expressway is a critical infrastructure that connects the eastern and the western regions of our country. This partnership will not only improve the safety and efficiency of travel, but also unlock the economic potentials of the region. Expectedly, this project will generate significant economic benefit, including job creation and increased trade, and generally improve standard of living of our people. As we flag off this project, I urge all participants and stakeholders to work together to ensure the successful completion of this project on time. Let us all put hands together to build a modern and safe transportation system that will drive economic growth of our region. On behalf of the government and people of Delta State, I express our profound appreciation to His Excellency, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator Bola Ahmed Tinubu, for this noble initiative. To the Federal Ministry of Works, I express an appreciation to you for your effort in promoting public-private partnership in infrastructural development. I hope that this project will be completed on scheduled time. Finally, I want to personally make a plea to the Honorable Minister for Works that it is my understanding that this route terminates at the summit junction of Asaba. My special plea is that please let this road be extended to the Onitsha Bridge, because if we terminate at Summit Junction, we still have a little problem, a little gap that will be left undone, and that, of course, we know, those who ply this road know that that is one of the most critical portion of this road in terms of traffic congestion. So I'm pleading, sir, that the project be extended to the bridge so that we will have a smooth ride all the way from Benin to Asaba and across to Onitsha. I thank you very much for initiating this project. And I wish you all well. God bless you all. Thank you.
A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for the Deputy Governor of Delta State, representing his principal, a very distinguished Deputy Governor. We appreciate you, Sir Monday Oyeme. And let me quickly acknowledge my brother, Mr. Idohu, popularly known as Maleke, a musicologist, a performer, an entertainer. A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for him. Thank you so much. It is now my singular honor to invite the Honorable Minister for Works, Engineer Senator David Umahi, CON. A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for the man that we all love in Edo State, the man that will soon be decorated with the chieftaincy title according to our leader, because he has demonstrated friendship and he has demonstrated his love towards Edo State. You're welcome, sir.
The President, Federal Republic of Nigeria, our dear father and boss, His Excellency Ahmed Bola Tinubu, GCFR, here represented by his own beloved son and the great governor of Edo State, Senator Monday Okpebholo. His Excellency the Governor of Delta State, here represented by the Deputy Governor, His Excellency Sir Monday Oyeme, the Senator representing not just the North. Adams, you represent the entire Edo State. I've never seen you in the Senate speaking about the North alone. All the time, Edo State. And you are bigger than the Edo North alone. Senator Adam Oshobaba, my good friend and brother, whom we commend today for the success of today, the Honorable Minister of Finance. I call him our headmaster as the coordinating Minister of the Economy, the Chief Wale Edun, the Speaker of the State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Blessing Sherif, members of the National and State Assembly that are here. My very hard-working permanent secretary is also an engineer, Engineer Fonsho. The Delta Deputy Governor, it will interest you that I had directed my PAM secretary to leave the function and move to Delta when we learned that the project is going to stop at Summit. So I've asked him to go and scoop the remaining one for immediate action. My brother, the Director General of ICRC, that's the concession people, that's the EFCC of the concession. The Director General of Bureau of Public Enterprise, traditional rulers, especially the representative of the Oba of Benin, the SSA to Mr. President, Southeast, members of the press, my dear brothers and sisters. Your Excellency, the Governor and our host, let me thank you very much for hosting us. This is the third time in less than 100 days that we, the Minister of Works, were in Edo State. And it's not just by choice. Mr. President directed all these visits. And I want to thank him very, very much for his love. And I say, the kind of love Mr. President has shown on you, you have to tell us the magic so that I will also tell other governors. You know, in less than 100 days we'll be here. And each time is action-packed. Today is not an exception. Thank you very much. Thank you. Appreciate the Honorable Minister of Finance. Just like Senator Oshiomhole said, it's not easy to have this Minister of Finance to be here, but he's on the driving seat for an alternative means of funding our infrastructure, because he does recognize the importance of road infrastructure in the revolution of the economy that Mr. President is pressing forward. And so I commend you very, very highly. And each time you join me to support, the Ministry of Works program, there's always a difference. When Oshiomhole says if you mix Minister of Finance and Minister of Works, I said a miracle takes place. This is one of the miracles today that is taking place. Thank you very much for coming. And of course, Adam Oshiomhole, thank you very much for the warm sentiments you expressed on our modest achievement. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the relationship between you and the governor. Thank you very much. It's a lot to learn from this relationship. And of course, Pastor Iyamu, thank you very much for all the good things you said about the president, and of course to our ministry. I must acknowledge publicly that this program wouldn't have held if not the intervention of Mr. President. The presidential powers are enormous, so he has to wield the presidential powers to fast-track this program, and of course supported heavily by the Minister of Finance. And so we remain very, very grateful to them for this feat. In this, it's like cashless program. We will not see any money, but the work will be going. And this is very important. We are not going to be begging the Minister of Finance for money. We are not going to be quarreling with him. We are just going to be checking the project, and there will be results. And the credit will always go to Mr. President, a man of rare courage. Governor, I saw that in less than 150 days, you've turned the entire capital city to a construction site. I commend you very, very highly. I commend you. Yes, I'm an infrastructure person. And when I see infrastructure going on, and a good one, like what is going on in Edo State, I feel very, very happy. And I commend you very highly. We need infrastructure in this country. And so the most important thing is infrastructure, upon which every other programs of a state or federal government is going to thrive upon. So thank you very much. I saw the flyover. It's a great wisdom. Great wisdom. Thank you. And you are not saying this is federal government, this is state government. Because there is no federal people here, according to Adam Oshiomhole. It is for the welfare of the people. When you took that out of office, it's the welfare of your people. And so you are one governor that understands this very, very well. And I commend you very, very highly. Time will fail me to mention all the president projects in Edo State. But there is no section from Lokoja, to Benin, to Warri, to Bayelsa, to Rivers, to Akwa Ibom, and to Cross River. There is no section that president is not working on. There is none. And so I want you to appreciate very deeply that the president is working on the Lokoja to Benin in 5 sections. The first section is predominantly in Kogi State by CGC. The second section is being reawarded, and is being reawarded to a very competent construction company, CCCC. And so work has started there. The third section is also awarded to CGC, and the work has started there. And another section is in Ekpoma, which is the tax credit for Bua. And we were there the other time, and you saw the wonderful work that is being done. It is only in Eleme to One and the Bini to Warri that you see that kind of construction where you dig the ground to the depth of 1 meter, fill back with lumps, 0.5 meter, fill back with sharp sand, 0.5 meter, and fill back with stone base of 300 millimeter. And so it is a very wonderful commitment of Mr. President to the entire Niger Delta region, especially in Edo State. And you come to Edo State, you now find out the 3 sections that are going to Warri. And I want to commend you very, very highly. The first section is being done by Levant. And just a few weeks back, we were here to appeal to you that you should intervene. And Governor, you intervene by taking out 23 kilometers of the road that is going to Warri, and for a total contract sum of not less than 40 billion. And that work has commenced. And so I commend you, like father, like son. And so the president is also doing the second section, which is done by Guild, and the third section that is done by SKCC. And these are just the few projects that are going on that I can remember to mention. There are over other 20 projects between Delta and Edo State that the president is doing. And so this government of Senator Monday, I think it's a government of divine inspiration, and it is a government that is ordained by God. When I see people that are taking you to court, I say it's because they don't hear from God. If they hear from God, they will know, just like the president, that you are a divine governor. I say congratulations to you, because under you, miracles are happening. Under you, the roads that were tough federal roads are being constructed. I congratulate you very, very highly. You must tell me how you are doing it, that the president loves you this much. And I thank the president, and I saw your release, for making Niger Delta very safe. If the president did not intervene, we wouldn't have been here. I was considering canceling this program, because a chain is as weak as the weakest, as strong as the weakest link. If there was no peace in Rivers State, we will not be here. Tomorrow we're going to be in Delta. The next day we're going to be in Anambra. It's all through the Niger Delta region. So I commend Mr. President, and I thank you for the support for bringing total peace in Niger Delta. Congratulations. And to African Plus, when they say that this project is 125 kilometers, that is understatement. This is 250 kilometers. It's 125 by 2, and it's going to have solar light. The federal government is not putting any money. It is the ingenuity of Mr. President, fueled by the Honorable Minister of Finance. And we are just to carry out, their vision. And that is what we are doing here. So I want to commend African Plus. And let me say that PPP is the way to go. HDMI is the way to go. And in this circumstance, I commend the department and ICRC, the people that are totally in charge of this kind of program. I commend you very, very highly. Even when we are food dragging, you are doing everything to encourage. And to African Plus, when I came on board, I saw that we have over 100 investors, intending investors, that want to do arrows under PPP. But I said, look, if you are going to get involved in PPP, you have to show us the money. And you have to give us 5% APG. So that if you are wasting our time, we will ask the Minister of Finance to cash the money. And the African Plus, they were the first to show us the money. They were the first to give us 5% APG, to say, look, we are very serious. And their commitment, their push, their drive shows me that they are very, 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 very capable. And we've been directed to work with them in doing everything to put, a lasting road to the place of my father, the former president of Federal Republic of Nigeria, Chief Olusegun Obasanjo. So we are going to put a road that runs straight to his place as directed by Mr. President. And African Plus is leading that program. By next week, we'll be concluding that assignment, so that if you are going to Ota, you'll be riding on the express road under the renewed hope agenda of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, a man of great courage and a divine president. And so this program under President is starting from Shagamu to Ore. The first 12 kilometer by 2 is being awarded and it is ongoing. The second one is 48 kilometer by 2 and is going from, Shagamu, stopping at from Ore, and is going to from Shagamu and is going to stop at Ore. Now from Ore to Benin is okay, but from Benin to Asaba is not okay. So that's why we are intervening, and like the Delta Governor representative said, we are going to conclude the entire stretch by building from that summit junction straight to the second Niger Bridge. And let me announce that tomorrow we are flagging off the construction of the link routes leading to the second Niger Bridge. The Niger Bridge has been completed by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, but it's not put to use because we needed to build 2 bypasses routes. And let me announce, to the glory of God and gratitude to Mr. President, that he has approved that project following due process in FEC, and that he has released 30% mobilization for that project. So tomorrow, the Delta Governor will be representing the President to flag off the construction of 2A. And on Tuesday, the Governor of Anambra State will represent the President to flag off the construction in 2B. And I think Mr. President deserves, a round of applause. And so I want to thank the Edo people. If there is a place we are not coming for campaign, other than just to, come and bless the people, it will be in Edo State because of their commitment to the visions and missions of Mr. President. And we like the noise that few people are making. Because if they don't make noise, it will show that we are not doing well. It's because the president is doing very, very well. So out of envy and jealous, then that is what is driving a few. But a divine president is a divine president. And in 2027, he will also be re-elected to complete that which God has started for our country. So thank you very much as I call the African Plus to formally hand over the project. Where's the PP people? Can you bring the drawings? To formally hand over the project and the construction site to you, and you will make your acceptance speech. Where is your woman? 2 of you should come. ICRC. Where is ICRC? Honorable Minister of Finance, please, can you come and help me? So today, together with my coordinating minister, and with all gratitude to God Almighty, and with the support of Mr. President and his legacies, we authorize to hand over the Benin-Asaba 125 kilometer by 250 kilometer to you under the wonderful program of Mr. President in HDMI. In other words, PPP, you are bringing out the money, you will tow the road, and we are very grateful for this initiative. The Honorable Minister, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
I want to have it all, still they find my resolve. Now God, they bless me all the way.
Thank you very much, Honorable Minister. His Excellency, the Governor of Edo State, His Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Delta State, my Honorable Minister of Works, my Honorable Minister of Finance, distinguished representative of federal government, our esteemed capital providers and debt equity providers, leaders of the host community, our able NURT members, our market women, it is with great pride and deep sense of responsibility that I stand before you today as we flag off the construction of Benin-Asaba Expressway, a landmark infrastructure project under the HDMI initiative. The project represents not just the construction of a road, but the laying of a foundation of economic growth, connectivity, and sustainable development in Nigeria. First, let me express my profound appreciation to all those who have played critical roles in bringing the project to fruition. On the federal government side, the 8 MDAs that we negotiated with, and they really drilled us in getting a good deal for the citizens of Edo and Nigeria as a whole. We thank you all for this. They have provided necessary policy and institutional support to drive this initiative. We thank you for your commitment to infrastructure development through public-private partnership. To the capital providers, our debt and equity investors, the project would not have been possible without your faith in the viability. A special appreciation goes to the equity holders, especially the PFAs, the pension fund administrators, represented here today by NPF Pension, PAL Pension, Oak Pension, Tangerine APT Pension, FCMB Pension, Access ARM Pension, Lauren Berger, and Fidelity Pension. We especially appreciate and recognize our institutional investors represented here today, such as the Sovereign Wealth, Afri Invest, VDF, and Leadway Insurance. These are the capital providers. As we said, we are crowding in private sector money to finance this project. The road is owned and financed by you and every Nigerian who has entrusted their pension to this responsible long-term investment. So if you're investors or if you have money in these pensions, they are literally the owners of this road. So everybody that has a pension some way or the other, or you hold shares in a bank, you're also owners of this road, because that's how we raise the money from everybody. To our debt providers, led by Global's Bank, Standard Chartered, First Bank, Sterling Bank, without your support, this definitely will not be possible. So I want to appreciate all these institutions, and I really, really thank them. To our host community, we recognize that you are not just stakeholders, but the true beneficiary of this project. Your support and cooperation will be critical to the success of this endeavor. To the road users, the project is designed with you in mind to improve safety, reduce travel time, and enhance the overall commuting experience. Finally, to our sponsors and fund managers, Africa Plus Partners, my board, without you guys pushing us and encouraging us, we'll definitely not be able to achieve this. What's the project all about? We've heard so much about it, but I'll just give you some quick snippet. It's a 125-kilometer road, modern highway. So what we are building here is different. From the city area, we call it city area, from the King Square all the way to after bypass. It will be like 10 lanes. That's what we are building, expanding it. So, as I said, it's 10-lane carriageway comprising of 5 lanes on each side of the road, and 3 main carriageway and 2 service lanes. If you go into Lagos or Ikorodu Road, you see the 3 main carriageway and 2 service lanes on each side of the road. This to allow movement of traffic faster. We will also provide adequate corridor control to prevent unauthorized access and maintain road integrity. What we mean is that if your vehicle should stop on the road, we will help you take it out of the road so that everybody can move. Even if you lose fuel, we will give you fuel and move you out of the road. The benefit of that is everybody keeps moving, all right? And that's the idea. We will also install solar lights, ensuring illumination. When I say solar light, that means it's not reliant on whether BDC fails or there's no power. Every night, that road will be lit all the way to the second Niger Bridge. We also provide CCTV along that corridor to enhance security. This is the modern way roads are everywhere in the world, and that's what we intend to bring to Edo. A tolling system will be put in place. A tolling system will be put in place to ensure this does not go away after it is built. As my honorable comrade said earlier, it is the way to go. Across every country that you go internationally, that's how you repair and maintain your roads. So we're going to put tolling system whereby we use that money to sustain this for at least 25 years because the concession is that long. So we will say to you for today that by the special grace of God, once this road is finished, it will be like that for at least the next 25 years. So I cannot overstress the benefit of this road. Definitely it will lead to, the road will open new economic opportunities, foster regional trades, and create thousands of jobs. During construction, we will employ Edo people, obviously. So that's job creation. It will reduce travel time. We know the road is bad right now. If you want to go to Asaba or something, you know how long it takes you. Once this road is finished, that disappears. It will also lead to sustainable economic carbon positive project, leveraging solar panel and modern engineering technology. With modern road safety, infrastructure, surveillance, and security enhancement, the risk of accidents and crime along that corridor will be significantly reduced, meaning no trouble. As long as there's lights, everybody can see each other. There's no crime. So we will definitely make this a very safe road for us to use it. Just to emphasize what this new initiative by government is, the project exemplifies PPP model, and I can successfully drive infrastructure development with a 30 months construction timeline. What it means is that in 30 months, by His grace, we should be able to finish this road. And we are committed to delivering the roads on schedule and ensure it's maintained, as I said earlier, for the next 25 years. Unlike, you know, back in the day, as my economist had said, if government builds roads, every 2 seconds they are repairing it. So this one goes away permanently for the next 25 years. It's going to be maintained. So to everyone with retirement savings, I want to tell you now, if you have retirement savings, if your PFA is not yet participating in this road, I enjoy you to go and tell them, please, this is the way to go. Because as you cross this road and you pay tolls, you're also investing in your future. Because that money goes back to the PFA that funded the road in the first place. So we will tell you to encourage your PFAs also that this is the right way to go. In closing, as we break ground today on this monumental project, I urge all stakeholders, government agency investors, host community, road users to remain committed to making this vision a success. This is our road. This is our investment and our collective responsibility. Together, we are not just building a road, we are building the future of Nigeria. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Please, let's celebrate Mr. President for his special love for the people of Edo State. Let's celebrate Mr. President. Thank you so much. Once again, on behalf of the government and the people of Edo State, we want to profoundly thank Mr. President for the love he has demonstrated towards the people of Edo State. President, we love you. We thank you for what you do for the people of Edo State. And we want to place it on record that 2027, 2027, Edo State is 100% for Ashiwachu. On this note, we've come to the high point of this historic event. It is my honor and privilege to bring to the podium to give the remarks of Mr. President to the good people of Edo State. It is my honor and privilege to introduce the man who is changing the narrative in Edo State, the distinguished senator, the executive governor of Edo State, the man today who by the grace of God we call a rescue, the man who has turned Edo State to construction hub, the man who has restored back good governance to Edo State, the man who is continuing progress, development from where Adams Oshiomhole stopped. My people, let's celebrate our governor, distinguished Senator Monte Obabolo, a.k.a. Rescue.
The Honorable Minister of Works, Senator David Umahi, let me welcome you to the land of the Oba of Benin. The Honorable Minister of Finance, the man with the money. I was shocked to see you this morning. That is the love. That is a sign that Mr. President is solidly behind Edo State. I cannot fail to mention the governor of Delta, ably represented by the deputy governor of Delta State, the second Monday sitting here today. When they said, I am Buga, the man that is making me to Buga, the Oshoquake. The Osho one of the universe. The only Osho in Nigeria. If you see another Osho, come and tell us. That one is a counterfeit. Adams Oshiomhole, the senator representing Edo State. I want to thank Pastor Isayamu. I want to thank the senator, even when he's retired, but he's not tired. By the grace of God, a senator remains a senator. Senator Matthew Orohide, my deputy, whom we plan together to execute, Dennis Idausa. First of all, let me recognize, even though I'm standing for the president, but he's my father. This is a legacy project. When I say Edo not be Lagos, we say no, now Edo not Lagos. So the good things that is happening in Lagos is now happening here in Edo State. What can we say than to say, Baba, thank you? Edo is what? Working. You know, people that have foresight, the first day he saw me, he looked at me very well. He told Adams, he said, bring him to my office. He was contesting, and I was also contesting. But how he was going to bring me to his office is not known to any of us. But eventually, as a governor of Edo State, Adams Oshiomhole took me to his office. This man loved Edo so much that any time, any opportunity I have with him, the first thing he will ask me, how is Edo? The second question will be, how is the Oba of Benin? I want to tell you, Mr. Minister, tell Mr. President, we will even take our campaign to other states on his behalf. 2027 is a big deal here. It is sealed for Mr. President. 18/18. We have 18 local government. When I meet 18/18, we are going to deliver for Mr. President. Because we once had president from our region. He never think about us. He never remember there is this part of the region. Edo State, let me tell you, is a peculiar state. We are gateway to the nation. So if the road is bad, our economy will be bad. Also tell Mr. President that what he did in Rivers is a welcome development to pilot and catapult the peace of the region. You see, the decision he took is the best interest to this nation, where the source of our economy is being blown. What do you expect him to do? The man criticizing him did not take that bold step when he heard that they were going to kidnap the Chibok girls. It is better for a man to be proactive. That single decision he took have saved the economy of this nation. When they were there as president, the total budget of this country was no more than 1.6 trillion. But that is 1.6 trillion that we are sharing monthly in this nation today. That is a man that has vision. So tell Baba, Esho. I am standing here on behalf of the president to flag off this road. And I thank his initiative for the private-public partnership, for not even putting Nigeria money into this project, for private to put their money, because when a businessman invests, he will ensure there is completion. Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you for our visitors, and God bless all of you. And we will enjoy this road as we flag this up today. Thank you, and God bless all of you.
Hello. His Excellency,
Even though we have to dance, what of the road from Lagos to Calabar? I want to thank him. Superhighway. Who else can do that? Even our own son could not remember this. I want to thank Mr. President. That he's actually the son of this nation. Because he's not doing it in the south alone. He's not doing it in the southeast alone. He's doing it in the north central, northwest, and northeast. I want to thank him for being a father to the nation. God bless all of you.
A round of applause for His Excellency as he moves to cut the ribbon to formally flag off the 125-kilometer road. 125-kilometer road project by the federal government of the country. Please make way for His Excellency